And it had been multiple inches of rainfall in the North Bay. That's the reason we have those advisories in Guerneville with so much erosion, so much risk of trees falling. But we also do have some flooding concerns still, especially north of Guerneville up in Mendocino County. Those rainfall totals were definitely lighter further south. This is your view from the East Bay Hills, an area where it got far fewer than less of an inch of rain last night. Definitely a fairly calm one for most of the Bay Area. The North Coast absolutely saw a deluge the past few days, and the Sierra is still getting a lot of rainfall. That rain on top of the heavy snowpack is what is resulting in those avalanche concerns around Lake Tahoe. So avoid at all costs any backcountry skiing. Avalanches will be very likely today, whether those slopes are utilized or not. Anything groomed at a ski resort, you are good to go there. They take the necessary precautions, but the Sierra is just a whole wintry mix going on right now with that rainfall this morning, creating that thicker frozen layer on top of loose, unpacked snowfall. Where we're sitting with Storm Tracker 4, you do have our drying skies here across the Bay Area. Dry skies for the Bay doesn't necessarily mean that runoff just magically disappears. Roadways are certainly wet here locally in the Bay, and then we do have flood warnings in those portions of Mendocino County where multiple inches of rainfall fell on already saturated soils, so we do have some flooded areas. Along 101 south of Ukiah in Mendocino County, and then those drainage areas towards the Pacific, one of which being near the town of Mendocino, experiencing some flooding right now. So areas up further north in the Bay Area certainly really feeling the impact of some heavy rain. We do see drying conditions now, though, as we do make our way not just through today, but through the rest of this week's forecast and really likely into next week. Anything is going to be sent to the north of the Bay Area. So the Bay Area will see a lot of cloud cover today and a mix of clouds into the weekend too, but overall dry conditions for us here locally. Anything that we do see into the forecast for next week is going to skirt right around us and not really be anything that results in any chance of rainfall locally. Thus, these drier than average conditions as we do roll into the start of March just around the corner. As for our temperatures today, do expect 60s for your daytime highs in the city, at the coastline, as well as along the Bay Shore. Millbrae and Burlingame at 63 degrees each, San Carlos and Redwood City at 66. South Bay temps reaching the low 70s, while in the East Bay also a range of 60s to nearing 70. A very familiar forecast and feeling quite a lot like yesterday did actually. Napa and Sonoma at 66, while Petaluma at 65 degrees. Looking ahead, tomorrow's temps rising back into the 70s. You get more sunshine tomorrow after today's 60s and cloud cover. 70s stick around into Friday and Saturday.